Welcome to Off the Wall with Dr. Craig. This podcast is all about situations that occur in the areas of education, nutrition, and politics. It's a common sense approach that analyzes the crazy things that happen in our world. Dr. Craig also has you covered with specific information on education, careers, and business. So buckle up and join the conversation, because Dr. Craig is the high priest of the painful truth.
Well, here we are. Excuse me. I don't know. Going to Rumble. I'm going through StreamYard. I started on StreamYard a couple of years ago, and the RTMP, I'm having a tough time with it. So if it doesn't go to Rumble, we'll see what happens here. But I don't see. I've been out of the deal here. I do some podcasting. I also do running and cycling events where I do streaming, live streaming, trying to get that down pat. Do live streaming on the race trail, and comes out a little bit, but I need more volunteers. My background basically is I have a degree in biology chemistry. I also have a doctorate in organizational leadership. I've been retired now for like about 10 years. So I do the races, and I'm trying to do the podcasting here. I want YouTube, but I don't get much traction with that. Rumble is great. All right. When I've gotten up to 250 clicks, want to get more, but what I'm finding out is you have to be consistent. I haven't been consistent past 6 months. I had a problem. My wife had a problem with cardiac surgery. It was the robotic, and the doctor screwed up. We needed four more surgeries to fix it. I mean, the first time when they did it, there wasn't enough blood going down her leg, so they told her they have to fix it because she could lose her leg. So from June all the way up to like a month ago, we've been busy. Thankfully, she can walk. She wasn't walking. She was 51 days in the hospital, and then she went to rehab. She's been walking for about a month and a half and so forth. So I'm going to get back into it. I probably screwed up already. I'm not going to Rumble. If it doesn't work anymore with StreamYard, I'm just going to live stream through Rumble without going through StreamYard, and decide what I'm going to do with StreamYard, because Rumble I can also live stream to the X, Twitter, and a couple other places. So I'm going to see what happens. With that being said, I want to go over a few things as far as Trump. I'm a news junkie. I've been watching it for a while now, and this is crazy. The Democrats and everything are nuts. My thing is, how I look at it is basically what my father told me a long time ago, is the fox smells his own hole first. And what that says is basically, if you think someone's cheating or doing this or stealing or whatever, and you keep pushing and pushing, and you push it without any evidence, then you're probably doing the same thing. And I think that's what the Democrats are. This thing with the USAID, I think they're sending money to themselves. I don't have proof, but there is proof that we're wasting money on it. So I think what they're afraid of is they're going to be found out. Some of them are going to be prosecuted. It might take a little while, but they're really scared, really, really scared. And they keep coming up with this thing. Musk doesn't have any authority. Well, that's baloney. If Musk can't go in and audit it, I'd like to know, before Musk, who went in there and audited? Who decides where the money goes? Somebody must be clicking a little mouse and so forth and sending it to somebody. And my other question is, who is cashing the check? It's supposed to go to Serbia, and then over to Russia, then other places, all kinds of the Arabs. I mean, I'm trying to remember all the places that it's going to, but who's cashing a check? Now, let me give you a little example of what happens in businesses. Happens sometimes in small businesses. It probably happens in a large corporation. So I knew a guy. He was selling product to this one customer, and he found out that the customer called up the accountant and said, "Hey, I got a invoice here, and I got to send you $20,000. How about if I send you 10, and you mark it paid, and then I'll send $2,000 cash to your house?" Sound familiar? It happens a lot. So I think that could be a possibility. There's things running around in the on the internet and so forth in the news that Chelsea Clinton got, well, I think it was $83 million, something like that, and that hasn't been verified, but that could happen. So here's what what I want to tell Trump to do. First of all, don't trust anybody. Secondly, do they debug the White House? Do they go in and see if any recording devices, anything like that, is going on in the White House? When he was in his first term, they flim flammed him big time because he wasn't familiar with the White House. He wasn't familiar what to do. And he had cronies that, oh yeah, hire this guy, that guy. If you recall, Christie told him to hire Christopher Wray. That was a winner. So right now he's got his feet on the ground. I think he's going in the right direction. But he needs to debug the White House because I'm sure somebody's put something in there, a listening device. And because on the first term he had, when he got on the phone with the Ukraine, there was like 10 or 15 people listening. I mean, you shouldn't be able to do that. Second thing is, and he's won a few lawsuits with ABC, and Melania has won a couple. He should tell these politicians that he's going to sue them if they say anything that's not true. I mean, look at that guy who was the security guy in front of the education. That Maxine Waters actually said that he's destroying education. I mean, she laid into him big time. I wish he'd sue her. I mean, it's ridiculous. So he's got to get going on here, but I think he needs to have his people, FBI, and so forth, investigate things. The other thing is, and why I wanted to talk about what he should do to protect himself, is I can't believe somebody FBI or in the Homeland Security sent out or uh, talked to a couple of people and kind of like let the cat out of the bag that they were going to uh, go and ICE was going to go and arrest 100 people. When they got there, nobody was there. So it's a little crazy. So I think he's going in the right direction, but he needs to do stuff um, where he really covers himself. Do I think he's doing it? Yes, but I think he also needs to get out and have a conference and say, "Look, the Democrats, you're saying things that." Slander is the key thing here. You're slandering people, me and other people that work for me, and I'm not going to tolerate it. So I think he needs to do that. He's pretty good at it. Talking about the Gulf of America, and everybody really likes working for him. I think it's good. The other thing, these nominations and voting on the ones that are still left, they need to pick it up. I mean, this is nuts. They did this crap with Obama when Obama was, um, and he went into his term and everything. They made sure that it took like 3-4 months to get approved. So Obama, I think, has really rigged uh, the White House and the swamp as far as people that are loyal loyal to him, and he needs to get rid of those people. That are illegal aliens. He needs to get rid of the people that are sticking it to him behind closed doors. So with that being said, I'm going to get off of here, see if it went to Rumble, and if it doesn't, I'm not going to do it this way anymore. So it's something that I really have to gain some expertise on. I like Rumble. I'm going to learn everything about it. So we'll see what happens.